Something I see a lot, especially in people who've been working so hard in their neural retraining program, is this moment when life finally offers a breath of calm or a flicker of joy, and instead of softening into it, the body tightens. The limbic system pushes back, almost resisting the very feelings that are supposed to feel good. It's almost as if the nervous system, out of nowhere, screams, "This is unfamiliar. I can't trust this feeling." And that response makes sense. When the limbic system has been focused on protection for a long time, even the emotions that we want, like peace, calm, gratitude, joy, can feel surprisingly vulnerable. But those emotions are not just nice to have. They're a huge part of what helps the nervous system to soften, so that the body can shift out of survival mode and into healing and recovery. So if those emotions just don't come naturally, you're not doing anything wrong. Your brain just may not be used to them yet. One of my favorite teachers and authors is Brené Brown. She talks about something called foreboding joy. It's that sense of unease that shows up in moments that are supposed to feel good. It can happen in the smallest of ways. That flash of deep gratitude when a friend calls to check in. The breath you take when that ocean air hits your face. The warmth of someone you love reaching for your hand. Or just the quiet contentment of a morning that finally feels so peaceful and still. Moments that should feel comforting, but instead your system braces for something bad to happen. The limbic system isn't resisting joy itself. It's resisting the exposure of feeling something positive when it isn't sure that the world is safe enough for it yet. But here's the truth. Your capacity for joy is not fixed. It can grow with slow, steady steps, a little at a time. During my own healing, I remember I took a quiet walk in the woods near my home. I was tired and in pain. My mind was loud. I just needed a little space. A few minutes in, I slowed down and really noticed the mist moving through the trees. It was so beautiful. It should have felt peaceful. And for that split second, it did. But then I felt my chest tightening and my mind starting to race again. My very first thought was, why does calm feel so scary? I didn't force anything. I just paused and took a few breaths and let myself feel, for maybe only 3 or 4 seconds, that sense of quiet settling into my body. Those few seconds were all I could tolerate at the time. But something shifted. I realized my limbic system wasn't resisting healing. It was resisting the unfamiliar feeling of calm, contentment, and safety. And tiny doses of goodness were exactly what it needed to relearn trust. Over time, through your life experiences, your nervous system has settled into a set point, its own normal, and it will always return to whatever it knows best. If it knows stress, vigilance, survival, then peace will feel foreign at first. Not impossible, just unfamiliar, uncomfortable. The limbic system limits joy to the amount that it believes you can hold safely. So here are a few ways to gently and gradually stretch that capacity. First, begin with micro moments, not big leaps into joy, but just a few seconds of something good. The feel of a warm cup of tea, a few soft breaths, sunlight on your face, a little bit of beauty or a small smile. Just let it register for a moment. Stay 1 or 2 seconds longer than feels natural. Those few extra seconds are all you need. That's how capacity expands. Let resistance be a part of the process. Just allow the resistance or discomfort to be there. It doesn't mean anything is wrong. It just means your nervous system is stretching into something new. And then notice and honor the tiny changes. They aren't small to your brain. They're actually the building blocks of new pathways. When your system begins to recognize joy and calm and contentment as safe, something in the body loosens. The constant threat detection eases, and your physiology shifts. This is how healing becomes more possible, not through force or pressure, but through consistent, gentle safety. You don't have to leap into joy. Just open the door a little at a time. Your nervous system learns safety through experience, not through effort. If you want to explore this kind of work more deeply, the gentle, compassionate approach to rewiring the limbic system, I walk you through it in my book, Rewire Your Wellness. It's the same framework that supported my own healing and the healing for so many of my clients. I'll put the link below. And remember, your capacity grows in small moments, not through huge milestones. And just by being here, you're already on your way. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.